Opitan TV presents Africa's epic history and the myth of easy colonial captivity. There are numerous undeniable findings and pieces of evidence that suggest that Africa's epic history is filled with powerful men and women, from the use of black magic to mastering Africa's difficult terrain and hot tropical weather, as well as the strategic prowess of ancient warriors. Penetrating Africa would have been no easy feat. Africa's past is rich and diverse. Some notable figures include Lishabi of the Egbas, Ogedengbe Agbogungboro, Oromiyan of Ife, Ogun, Oya, Oshun, Ikenga, Ohafia warriors, Bayajida, and Queen Amina of Zazu. However, it is worth considering how European colonial powers were able to penetrate Africa's defenses despite the continent's mystical and spiritual powers. It is also important to acknowledge the devastating impact of colonialism on African societies and the ease with which Europeans were able to subjugate and exploit African peoples. It is possible, though, that captivity wasn't as simple as the captors made it out to be. After all, Europeans have been known to reshape narratives to make Africa look weak. For instance, the drawing of the African map as smaller than that of Europe and America doesn't accurately reflect the actual geographical size, vastness of Africa, and the diversity of its people. The actual size of Africa is much larger than it is often depicted on maps due to the distortion caused by the projection method used. In fact, Africa is larger than Europe, Canada, USA, UK, Spain, Italy, and Russia combined. The incorrect depiction of Africa's size on maps has been perpetuated by historical biases. It is astonishing to even imagine the audacity they had to write such lies with all the glory of academic scholarly books, if they lied to us in the past. It is only pragmatic for us to exercise restraint in believing that Africa was easily captured by European warships, given Africa's magical power and prowess in warfare. Sadly, one possibility is that African leaders sold their people out. If they saw their twin image in mirrors brought by white men or were offered alcohol, these intoxicated leaders were willing to sell secrets that would lead to the capture of Africa's most powerful men and women. Unfortunately, this trend continues today, as we still breed the same sets of leaders who are willing to sell out their people for personal gains. As long as greedy African leaders have access to opportunities to launder Africans' money offshore and escape to overseas countries to avoid legal repercussions, Africa will continue to face the same problems as in the past. We must stop blaming the captors, because if there are no cracks in the wall, the reptile will not be able to access the abode. Ultimately, the responsibility lies with the captives to stop selling out their people and start prioritizing the interest to build and rebuild our motherland.